Kahleah Thornton's journey in basketball is one of those stories that forces you to stop and think about what success really means. It is not the tale of someone who was crowned a star from the beginning, nor the narrative of an athlete who followed the perfect, pre-written script to greatness. Instead, it is a story defined by resilience, persistence, and a refusal to give up when the doors of opportunity seemed closed. To talk about Kahleah Thornton is to talk about someone who made her own path, piece by piece, step by step, through challenges, detours, and sacrifices. And in the process, she has built a legacy that speaks not only to the game of basketball but also to the spirit of perseverance in life. Growing up in El Paso, Texas, Kahleah was surrounded by a culture that valued grit. The desert city, often overlooked in national conversations, gave her a sense of determination and pride in where she came from. For Thornton, every step in her basketball journey was tied to her roots. She was not born into a hotbed of basketball talent, and she did not have the endless spotlight that some young stars enjoy. Instead, she had to earn recognition the hard way. That experience, though difficult at times, became the very foundation of her career. It taught her humility, discipline, and an inner drive that could not be shaken. At Irvine High School, Kahleah began to show flashes of the player she would become. She wasn't the type of athlete who dominated games with sheer scoring alone. Instead, she brought a full package: defense, hustle, rebounding, leadership. Coaches and teammates quickly recognized her as someone who elevated everyone around her. She didn't just want to win, she wanted to make the people next to her better. And in many ways, that has remained the defining quality of her career. Choosing to attend the University of Texas at El Paso was not only a basketball decision but also a personal one. Playing at UTEP meant staying close to home, carrying the pride of her city, and representing her community. At UTEP, Kahleah blossomed into a standout athlete. She left her mark as one of the best players in the program's history, setting records and becoming the all-time leader in rebounds while also cementing her place among the top scorers. But beyond the numbers, what made her college career unforgettable was the way she played, with heart, intensity, and a commitment to doing everything her team needed. Yet when the 2014 WNBA draft arrived, Kahleah's name was not called. It is difficult to capture what that moment feels like for an athlete who has given everything to the game. 4 years, you dream of hearing your name, of seeing all the sacrifices validated. And in a matter of minutes, those dreams can feel like they are slipping away. But for Kahleah, that moment was not the end. It was the start of a different path. Rather than letting disappointment crush her, she decided to fight even harder. Her fight took her far from home. Like many undrafted players, she went overseas to keep her dream alive. Playing in South Korea, Italy, Israel, and other stops, Thornton faced the challenges that come with international basketball: new cultures, new languages, and unfamiliar systems. Life overseas is not easy. It is often a test of both physical and emotional endurance. But for Kahleah, it was also an opportunity. Those years abroad allowed her to sharpen her skills, test her limits, and prove to herself that she was capable of more. In those gyms halfway across the world, she built the toughness that would one day define her in the WNBA. When she finally returned to the WNBA, it was not with fanfare but with grit. Her early chances with the Washington Mystics were limited, but she made the most of every opportunity. Later, with the Dallas Wings, she began to carve out her place in the league. Coaches noticed her defensive intensity, her willingness to do the dirty work, her ability to guard multiple positions, and her energy that seemed never to run out. Thornton quickly built a reputation as one of the toughest defenders in the league, the type of player who could be trusted to match up against the very best scorers night after night. Kahleah's rise was not about being the star player or the face of a franchise. It was about being the kind of competitor every team dreams of having. The one who shows up every day, plays with heart, and gives everything for the team. She embraced the role of the ultimate glue player, someone who fills in the gaps, brings balance, and ensures that the small things, the things that don't always show up in the box score, are never overlooked. And yet, there is something remarkable about the way Kahleah plays. It isn't just about defense or hustle, it's about presence. When she is on the court, there is a certain steadiness, a trust that she will handle whatever comes her way. That presence cannot be measured in statistics, but it is something every teammate and coach feels. Her effort communicates something powerful, that she is willing to sacrifice, to put the team first, and to do whatever is necessary to win. Her journey also reflects something deeply human, the experience of being overlooked and fighting back. Thornton's story resonates because it is not about everything going right, it is about things going wrong and still finding a way forward. It is about rejection and persistence, setbacks and comebacks. And in that sense, she represents more than just herself. She represents every person who has ever been doubted, underestimated, or told they weren't enough. Every time she steps onto the court, she carries that message with her. That resilience is stronger than rejection. As her career has developed, Kahleah has become more than just a role player. She has become a leader, someone whose voice carries weight because of what she has been through. Younger teammates look to her not just for her defense and effort, but for her wisdom and guidance. She knows the value of every opportunity because she has had to fight for each one. And that makes her perspective invaluable in a league where nothing is guaranteed. Her impact stretches far beyond the numbers. It can be seen in the trust she builds with her teammates, the respect she commands from opponents, and the pride she brings to fans who recognize her journey. It can be seen in the way she has turned her setbacks into stepping stones, transforming moments of doubt into opportunities for growth. It can be felt in the energy she brings every night, reminding everyone watching that greatness is not always about scoring points, it is often about effort, heart, and sacrifice. Kahleah Thornton's career is a testament to the beauty of persistence. She has shown that you don't need to be a first-round draft pick to build a legacy. You don't need the spotlight to have an impact. You just need belief, resilience, and the willingness to keep showing up. Her story is one that will continue to inspire not just athletes, but anyone facing obstacles in their own lives. Her legacy, still being written, is one of determination. It is about proving that the path to success is not always straight. Sometimes, it is winding and difficult, but those who walk it with courage and perseverance find something greater at the end. For Kahleah, that something greater is not just a career in the WNBA, but a legacy that will outlast her playing days. It is a legacy of resilience, of toughness, and of heart. And when her career is remembered years from now, people may not point first to her statistics, but they will remember the way she played. They will remember the fire in her defense, the relentlessness in her rebounding, the sacrifice in her hustle, and the strength in her leadership. They will remember a player who never gave up, who made her own path, and who inspired countless others to do the same. Thank you for being part of this reflection on Kahleah Thornton's inspiring journey. If her story moved you, share it with someone who could use the reminder that resilience and persistence can overcome even the toughest obstacles. Like this video if you believe in the power of heart over headlines. Subscribe for more stories that celebrate athletes who embody toughness and determination, and let us know in the comments what part of Kahleah's journey resonated with you most. Her career is a reminder that success is not always about how you start, it's about how you refuse to quit.